right? So Caleb and I, people are taught, if I get here on Caleb, they're taught all these things, right? After that happens, more than likely someone comes up to me or Caleb and says, hey, I got here and I framed, what else should I have done? And that's a hard question to have because framing is not enough. You probably should do a lot more, but your body can't because of the position that it's in, right? So the problem that exists in that position, the solution is way beforehand, and that's hard for the mind to digest, especially when you pay to train and learn jiu-jitsu, right? So this problem existed when I put my head on his chest and took him down, not 5 minutes later, right? So what we want to see here, this is the conversation we're having, right? What we want to see here is as I'm creating this and I get here, I'm not trying to hang out here and wait. We're not trying to develop and see what's going on. I'm creating a moment of feel and then going. As a higher belt, I immediately get here and I go, rather than get here and try to create something. It takes too long. The hands are here. Whether they do enough or not, I don't know, but I feel that they're pushing me, so I push back and give my weight. If my weight is there, I purely move based upon that decision, right? So the decision that I'm making here is very simple. I'm not moving forward through his frames because it's a physical fight. I just move on this line that I've created here. So that line isn't going to be doing anything here. So while we did this thing first, right, going here and turning his hips, I can do something very similar in multiple different ways without taking my hand off and putting it behind my back. I can put my weight on those frames. I can pick my butt up. I can push the leg across and do something very similar, right? I can be here. I can take my shin down. I can step across, and I can do it. There's millions of different techniques and styles that you can do there. You can easily switch sides. Frames, my butt goes up, and I turn all the way to the opposite side again and go here. So all I'm doing in this example is that I feel that he owns a specific area, and he's shown me that in his frames, and rather than try to physically push through it, I just take the space and own the space. Everything before that is going to be on the hip line. Does that make sense? And there's a million of things that you can do there to take care of that. That's just a couple of examples. Okay? So what we're thinking here, we can do this from a million different examples, we're going to get deep, is that once we get to that position, and as soon as you acquire that space, your immediate reaction should be on top or on bottom. This zone is his, this zone is mine. You can do whatever you want to do. If you try to physically go through that zone, he's probably going to win the upper hand. He's bigger and stronger, okay? So if you try anyway, you're probably going to get a mistake. The biggest mistake that you can make is trying to go forward anyway, and then you create space, and now you've lost the control not only of what you had, but the opportunity of